that one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve it.
Well, Coach, we are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Shoot.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go one more. Ready.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a back. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Bravo.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready. 8, read. All day, baby. All day. get it.
A first down carry for Henry. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, lock it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Watch a slap, watch a slap, watch a slap.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowl punter the last 2 years. That's Brett Kern to kick it for Tennessee. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Taking it about the 16. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch that. Check mark 54. Whoa, 54. Here we go, dude. Here I come.
Throwing, Winston. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Logan. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 37.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Watch the twins. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll try and run here with Barber. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Here we go, even. Sonny.
Now Winston on 4th down. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
36-yard
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
Point A, B, and C.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Go.
A 2nd down run with Lewis. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis. Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Go.
To throw is Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They'll run on first down. Logan able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Barber. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
And it's third down.
Got it! Black, what is that? Vamos! How you getting Mike spot four.
Winston from the gun on third down. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Fourth down, and the Bucs trot out the former 49er Bradley Pinion to punt it, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
At the 23.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
On second down now, it's Lewis. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
61, match back, right.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready to go.
Third and 2, Tannehill. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Justin Evans. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
Here's Barber, and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, move ready. 54 is mine, 54 is mine. Check, walk 54, walk 54. It's just me and you.
On third down, it's Logan. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On second and goal, Winston. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And at 50, plant. Check my 21. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, high 7. Hey, check my 21. Check my 21. You. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Too little, Cupcake. Hey, check Mike. Go.
Tannehill on 1st down.
Here we go.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, wahoo! Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Ready?
Now Tannehill. He wants it all for the end zone. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This goes to Barber, the running back. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Hey, go.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but now it'll be third down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
On third down, Winston. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On first down, Logan. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second and 9, Winston flush to his right. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, a 22. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On second down, it's Barber, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check. Wait. Check hot. Sponge. He's coming in motion. Hey, hey, hey.
They'll run with Barber. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Watch the flash. Watch the flash.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. One receiver to the left is Evans. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Hey, one set. Check line 54. Line 54. Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Look, squeeze. Look at me, zipper. Go.
From the end zone, Tannehill. And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety. Well, you and I talked during the halftime break about, will we see some points in this game? I don't think this is what we had in mind here.
No, not at all, but points are points.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, baby.
Winston and the Bucks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
SOS. Green, triple T. And even. Green, triple T. Echo.
Now Winston. And Winston lost the football. And an alley to run.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still ready to go.
Winston now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. He's got this one complete to Perriman. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he finds Howard complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Back now in Nashville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Winston now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
36.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
And 4 yards to go.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 55. Mike, 55. Right there. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got Evans. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Check three.
On first down, it's Logan. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Winston now finding Godwin complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. From the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down. Titans offense set to begin the drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position. A touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Jack.
Here's Tannehill. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And a throw there going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Kill.
Hey, Echo.
51 to Mike. I got you.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And no, it's incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Ready, black 22.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Shoot!
Barber on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And 6 at the 14-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Easy. We got motion. Back up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Wall. Get wall. Back. Easy. Let him go. 54 is Mike. Check. Wait, 17.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Switch.
The They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Here's Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. Flag. 54.
Mike, 54. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check. Fresno.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 3rd down, Logan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. TJ Logan. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 12, Titans nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, we're pretty quiet, team.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
On the double.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Yep. Go.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Throwing again is Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check 3.
Rock it. Hey, Alpha. Ready.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. They're looking to throw this. Winston. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they did it in shot.